rend les choses faciles.
Et sèche-moi ces larmes de crocodile.
Take a look at that fountain over there. We have arrived at the Royal Library Gardens, one of the top like 3 spots here to play Pokemon GO in Copenhagen. This is essentially a, I don't know, is it like a quad lure, quintuple lure? I think it's a 6-part lure here. As you guys can see, there are 6 PokéStops over here that are all within walking range. Potentially a 7th one over there. I'm assuming that because it's like a little bit over there at that section down there, it's not really that convenient to reach. But essentially the reason why this was one of the big spots here was because people had the capability of walking down there in the area where the fences are right there. Now let's actually go over there and let me tell you guys a little bit about the background of the Royal Gardens. Just had to go for the total now here. So essentially what happened at this place was during summer there were like 250 to 500 people playing Pokemon GO every single day, and they were walking at the mud patches, or I don't even know what it's called. Like, there used to be grass here. Everything that is brown, gray, sand used to be all grass, and it was trampled to the point where it was unbearable. So I think eventually the authorities decided like, hey, no longer allowed to play Pokemon GO. They moved the PokéStops to a different location, which I don't have a screenshot of, and then right now they actually moved them back again so people can play again in summer, I guess. Or maybe they're gonna set a couple of rules like don't walk on the grass or something like that. Essentially, this is the Royal Library Gardens and they want to keep it as a garden, so they're gonna rebuild everything back up again. But it's pretty interesting to hear that this was really one of the hotspots of Pokemon GO in summer, and was marked as one of the top 3 places to actually play Pokemon GO here. Alright, so about half an hour has passed. The lures are still up, but are gonna be going down in a little bit. Kinda quickly wanna go over what we got here. So we managed to get 5 Totodiles, 1 Cyndaquil, 1 Growlithe, 1 Pineco, 1 Machop, and 5 Magikarps. I transferred or evolved the rest that weren't really significant, but that is 14 Pokemon in less than half an hour, which are relatively significant for a trainer like me. So I think this spot is really awesome. I can definitely encourage you guys to go take a look. And yeah, there's been a Dratini on nearby for a while now, so let's go out and go get it. the second location we have arrived to is called Nyhavn. I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly, but essentially the kind of story or background behind this place is you see these PokéStops where I'm standing at. You can potentially drop 3 lures over there, but then there wouldn't be any Weedles or Pidgeys spawning here. So it's mostly just like the rarer type Pokemons. I imagine a bunch of Magikarp will be spawning here as well. I'm not going to be setting up lures here because obviously I want to get most out of my lures and my lucky eggs as well. So to me this place is not going to be worth it. But if you're looking for like a couple of like rare-ish type Pokemon, this place is definitely worth it. I mean, take a look at the view around here. You got a nice little overview of the harbor down here, and you constantly see boats. There's one approaching here right now, passing by. So it's kind of a relaxing slash touristy spot, and also people seem to be declaring their love over here at this bridge. So definitely one of the hot spots to come hang out over here. This is called Nyhavn. Absolutely stunning view here. Okay, so we have arrived at the final spot here. This is called Dronning Bridge. Over here, Dronning Louise. I'm not really sure, I'm gonna get some good shots. But I was greeted here by Magikarp, so... Still no shiny. I'm gonna be able to make another Gyarados very soon. Why did I use that? Probably for the first catch, there we go. I'm gonna be activating lure spots. So essentially this is like some sort of a cyclist road. It is actually encouraged, which is really funny. There's a counter for the amount of cyclists that actually passed through the bridge. So it's kind of like a co-pay initiative to get people to actually bike around in the city. And the infrastructure for biking and such is actually kind of good, so from what I noticed. But I'm gonna be activating these lures. I'm gonna be walking back and forth, getting some kilometers on my eggs, and then hopefully we might be able to get ourselves a shiny, I don't know. Okay, so out of nowhere we have 2 really interesting spawns here. The first one is Slowbro and the second one is Artillery, which after the water event, to be fair, isn't really that interesting anymore, but this one is 1900. Wow, that is insane. Honestly, that is honestly insane. Big spawn here. To me, Slowbro is considered a big spawn though. Like, I don't know for you guys, but for me, I consider Slowbro, especially 1900, I consider that a big spawn. If you please won't run away, I'm going to be very happy to catch this one. Alright. 1, 2. Yes, got it. One-handed. It's a pretty nice one. 1, 2, and welcome to the team, Artillery. Alright, so take a look at this bad boy over here. We got a Dratini as a lure spawn, I think. I'm pretty sure it's a lure spawn at this point. Gonna go for that Raz. Ultra Ball. I mean Pineapple. I said Raz, didn't I? Yeah, I meant Pineberry. Pineberry on anything. Even on BLISSEY. Even if you stumble your foot. There we go, got it. That is pretty nice. 200 Dratini Ultra Wonder. Ooh, that is cool. I like that a lot. Oh, and a Pidgey. This is the first Pidgey in 15 minutes or so that spawns here. And also for Pidgey, as you guys know, I use my Pineaps on them. And I also use Grace on these fellas. Or Ultra Balls, it really depends on it. You really want to be getting these Pidgeys on the first catch with the Pineap. Especially during an event like this. It just all adds up significantly. There we go. Nice. Ooh, Ledian. Ledian not really that exciting, I guess. I think by now you guys got a pretty nice impression of what it's like to actually play here. There's about 50 minutes left on the lure, or 10 minutes, but man, I gotta record a time lapse. I think this is the most beautiful cloud in reversal channel history that I've seen. I'm gonna make use of this moment right here, right now. Okay, before we leave, a couple of egg hatches. In the meantime, I'm just going to talk about my experience here. I cannot give you like a really great first impression of this location because, well, to be fair, I only really played for, what is it, 10 to 15 minutes, and that was setting up the lures and then catching that Dratini, Octillery and Slowbro. So those were pretty cool, but oh, I thought it was a 100% one. But yeah, the issue is that I ended up goofing off and recording a couple of time lapses here and there, which I think that sunset time lapse was absolutely, hey, Tangela, was absolutely beautiful. So that's definitely probably one of my favorite time lapses I have ever done for this channel, I think, personally. I don't know about you guys, leave it in the comments what you thought of that. But yeah, this place, Drunning Louise, I'm not sure how to pronounce, another Togepi, how to pronounce it, is really amazing when it comes down to the view. Like honestly, hands down, my favorite view out of the 3 places we visited. I think that the Royal Library Garden is the best place to play Pokemon Go, period. Because we got so many starter spawns. I even picked up a Chikorita as I left, so I got all of the 3 Johto starters whenever I was there, and there was like a Dratini and a Mareep nearby, which that on itself was really awesome. Okay, Togepi. Yeah, that's funny, it says Togepi, it was colossal. Let's focus on this egg hatch right here. I feel this is gonna be a good one. Let's rub it. It helps. Do like this, and it works. It's a Machop. There we go, Wonder, attack, exceed my calculations. Nice. That's getting me. Let's actually go ahead and take a look. How far am I off from my fighting badge here? Ooh, only 15. That will still take me weeks to accomplish, but still, very happy with that. And then Dratini, Dragon types, 17 more to go. And then Murkrows, a little bit further off, but definitely coming along pretty nicely. 36 more to go before we're done with that. It's getting cold, I want to jump onto my bike, get to 25 million experience, and then wrap up our Denmark trip. Let's do it.